Oh, that is a nice copper coin, but oh, Doug, do you know what time it is?
45 up.
Who says 45 up, Doug? It's quarter after.
The legend wasn't just a machine. It was a promise. Between us and the ground beneath your feet. A tool that earned trust the only way that matters. One hunt at a time. But trust isn't where it ends. It's where evolution begins. Built on the DNA of a proven machine. Reforged by the voices of those who used it. Shaped by experience. Designed for tomorrow. Because what you're searching for isn't just buried treasure. It's connection. To history, to the thrill, to the silence right before the sound. And sometimes, what you unearth isn't just a coin. It's proof that the story isn't over. The legend continues. With you. Because legends don't die, they evolve.
What's up, guys? Hoarder here, and the Legend 2 is here. It is finally here. I am stoked. I hope you guys are all stoked. I'm going to have Mark and Dilek from Nokta coming on in about 10 minutes or so, and we're going to learn all about the machine. We're going to find out what happened. What was the delay? But it's here. I've got one behind me. I'm going to have some pictures. I can't exactly fire it up. And then later in the show, we're going to give one away to one lucky viewer. So let me go over that real quick, and then I'm going to bring in Dougie. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen. If you want to be entered in the giveaway tonight, you have to enter Legend 2 in the chat. And I only need you to do that because the random generator will just pick a random comment. So I need everyone to put something in so I know you're here. I don't know where you are. So type in, just like you see it, Legend 2, no space, put it in the chat, and you're entered. Now, everyone will get one entry. So, if you do it one time or 10,000 times, you're only going to get one entry. So let me make sure that that's working. And then I'm going to bring in the handsome and charismatic Dog Tag Doug. All right, it's working. It is tabulating. All right, so let me bring in Dougie. We'll say a couple of hellos while the alerts go out to everybody. I want everyone to have a shot. There he is. Dougie, how are you, sir?
Hey, how are you?
It's good. Doug, I am excited. Oh, I don't know if I got I got two super chats. Hold on, Doug. I got one from Dangus Squat Burger. Thank you, Dangus. And I love the little hippo emoji.
Yep.
And I got one from, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was only Dangus. I'm sorry. The chat's really moving.
Yeah, did you slow it down?
I slowed it down to 30 seconds, but I just asked everyone to type something. So hopefully once everyone gets their Legend 2s in, it'll go down. And if not, I'll slow it down some more.
Okay, and don't forget to let everyone know, and I know you were going to do it, but you have to be here live watching when we draw the winner.
Yeah, I'm going to go over. Let me go over it real quick because we didn't really touch on the giveaway too much. This is what we're going to be winning. That was kind enough for Nokta to donate. You're going to win, of course, the brand new Nokta Legend 2 metal detector, hot off the shelf, Doug. Right. I mean, Mark sent me a picture. I'm going to show it in a minute.
It's smoking.
He got them in like 2 days ago. I mean, that's how new it is. As far as I know, only like the Nomads got them so far. Maybe one or two customers. They are fresh off the presses.
Yeah.
So you're going to be winning that. You're going to be one of the first people in the world to own a brand new Legend 2, which, of course, we're going to go over tonight. It does come with two coils, as you can see, an 11-inch round coil, a 5.5 by 8, I believe, is the little one in the bottom left. Also comes with the low latency Bluetooth headphones.
Nice.
All the cables you need, the charging cables. And if that wasn't good enough, oh, thank you. Digging Junk. Can't wait to see who gets it. Me too. Thank you for the super chat. And if that wasn't enough, Doug, which it should certainly be, they were also kind enough to throw in an AccuPoint pin pointer, which you can see down in the bottom right. That one's one of mine, so no box, but yours will have a box. Oh, big wave digging. Thank you very much, my friend, for the super chat. You'll win the AccuPoint pin pointer, which, as you know, Doug, we've talked about before. It's completely submersible, syncs right into the Bluetooth headphones, comes with extra tips, multi-tone, so you can tell the iron nail in your hole from the super cool thing that you try to find in the hole. And then you get the massive Detecto bag, which that one's not open yet. But when I tell you guys, it's the world's biggest backpack. It might be in the Guinness Book of World Records, Doug. I'm not sure.
It is a backpack.
It's a backpack, but it's like a backpack on steroids, Doug. You can literally fit you can fit the whole metal detector in there. You can fit your shovel in there.
In there with your machine.
It's an amazing little apparatus. So you're going to win that too. So the whole kit and caboodle, Doug, you are going to win sometime later today. Make sure you put in, whoops, a little too close there. Make sure you put Legend 2. Just put it once, please.
Yeah.
That way everyone doesn't, get slammed. Now, what Doug was saying, and I'm going to slow the chat down just a teeny bit more.
Please.
Just a teeny bit.
I can't read
more.
that fast.
Okay, just a teeny bit more. What Doug was saying is
speed reading.
The only rule you have to do, like, I don't care if you subscribe. I don't care if you hate Doug's guts. That doesn't matter to me.
That's possible.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The only thing you have to do is you have to be here live when we do the drawing. So when I do the drawing later, you're going to see the random generator come up. It's going to draw a name out. If I say, Bob Jones, you win. Bob Jones has about 1 minute to type in, I'm here in the chat. If Bob Jones comes in right now, puts in Legend 2, and then, goes and watches a movie, he misses the drawing. Guess what, Bob? I got to go on to the next person. You got to be here. It's the only stipulation. And I'm going to give you about a minute when we do the draw later. So no one knows what time I'm going to do the draw. So it behooves you to hang out, listen to the spiel about the Legend 2, learn something about the hobby we love and the newest machine on the block. And who knows, you might just walk away, Doug, the world's next great treasure hunter.
That's right.
Love that line. It's like very Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm going to bring Mark and Dilek in about a minute and a half. I'm just trying to make sure that the chat settles on like a number a time number that I can live with. Okay. I do want to thank the moderators ahead of time. I know Alicia, Hot Mess Fishing, is in here. Always very helpful. Hopefully no shenanigans. And I appreciate all her hard work. Metal Detectorist is in here also. Thank you very much, Bree. Teresa, the treasure hunter.
Good.
Always in here. I appreciate all the help. And then I think some of the crew is in here. Charlie, Rich, Lynn might be in here.
Charlie Rich, the Silver Fox.
Yes. I asked the gang to if they can hold off of this one, just so there's not like Hollywood squares of 1,000 windows on the screen. So it's just going to be me, you, and Mark and Dilek.
Okay.
So let's get this shindig on the road, Doug, because we got a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah. And in the meantime, we hope a lot more people get on the chat and
call all your friends, Doug.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Yes, Doug, get on the phone and call all two of your friends.
Now is the time.
Call both of them. All right. So, like I said, let me bring in the lovely and charismatic Mark Tominski from not Market. Mark and Dilek, there they are. And Doug, let me say,
hello, everybody.
Charismatic.
Yes. And look, I said last week when I was hoping to have them on, it's after 3:00 in the morning over in Turkey where Dilek is. So I want to thank her for waking up, looking nice, doing her hair. If she would have asked me to come on, if she was doing a show over there at my 3 a.m, I probably wouldn't do it. So
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
I do thank you. Thank you very much. And Mark always looking good in his Nokta hat.
And,
Doug,
what does Mark say? He messages you and says, "We're both up."
Yeah. He says we're both up, like Mark did anything. It's like six. It's like 6.
He made.
Yeah, the sun's not even down yet, and Mark's like, "Yeah, don't worry, we're both up. We're ready to go."
Get it, guys.
Yeah. Dilek, it's like dark out. It's cold. There's the photo that I got from Mark. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think this came in like 2 days ago. They just arrived. It's going to be super exciting. He sent me another one with like a goofy smile. I didn't want to embarrass him, so I put up a nicer one. But this is it, Doug. This is going to be the big one. We've been anticipating this for a long, long time, and we're going to dive in and learn all about it.
We've been holding our breath, waiting for this moment.
So let me start off real fast. If you're not familiar with Nokta or metal detecting that much, and you're new here, Mark and Dilek from Nokta Detectors, who obviously created the brand new Legend 2, can you guys give us a real quick overview of what the Legend 2 is for the company and where it fits into your product lineup?
Go ahead, Mark. I'll give him the pleasure.
I'll give the small version, and Dilek can follow up after me. So we all know the success that Legend 1 had. And Dilek, remind me, when did the first Legend come out?
When did it come out? It was announced end of 2021.
Yeah, at Detectable.
Yeah, it was about 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't that Detectable, actually.
Where was it?
Because we were planning to announce it at Detectable, but Corona was still going on.
Oh.
So we couldn't travel. So we did a live in a real studio.
Wow.
What are you saying? What are you saying? No, like it.
This is real?
in November. It was November, end of 2021. Yeah, November.
I honestly completely forgot about.
But let me tell you this, which I know I'm going to get this question. So which was not shipped until, let me see, end of February.
Yeah, there was a little delay, as I recall.
A little.
Well, listen. It was that was such an ambitious. I mean, that was brand new. That was such an ambitious machine. I remember waiting for it. I remember it was a lot of fun, though. I remember making the video for it of the tutorial. But it was such a unique machine coming off of, for me at the time, like the Amphibio.
Yeah.
And it just solved all the little issues I had, and it was amazing. And now the Legend 2, which takes that original Legend concept and tweaks that, makes that better, adds to that. It's a really exciting time.
And Legend 1 was Nokta's first foray into simultaneous multi-frequency, mixed with all the great features that things like Simplex Plus had, with the vibration in the handle, the light, being waterproof. We took that further. Eventually, the Legend 1 was rated to 16 feet, fully underwater, waterproof. And we took all those features and we listened all this time since when Dilek said we launched the Legend 1, and all the things you see in Legend 2, the next iteration, a fully new metal detector, we improved upon Legend 1 with the bigger battery, pinpoint. You're going to hear a lot of the details of what we wanted to do to make this metal detector better, the wireless updates, the new shaft system, backlit keypad, 1 through 99 ID is a big one. And we'll go through more of those things, but basically Legend 2 is everything that Legend 1 was, but even better, taking all those great things. And we're so excited, like that picture of me in the warehouse holding Legend 2s. We've known about this machine. There's been blood, sweat, and tears. Jason's been a part of that. Doug's been a part of that with the testers, with fine tuning and iterations. And we're going to answer the question you said in a bit as well about why were there delays. And this right here is why I love Nokta. It's the transparency, the honesty. We love what we do. We were just at a trade show together, Dilek and I, and we're just so excited to be here today, even if it's 3 a.m. in Turkey or me having to get up at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah. I love how he speaks for you, how easy it was to get up at 3 a.m. So, well, I appreciate it, Mark. And like you said, we're going to dive into everything. But listen, I got to address the elephant in the room before I dive into it. Dilek touched on it. That Legend 1 was announced for X date, got delayed. The Legend 2, you think, oh man, we've been through that swamp, but the Legend 2 delayed like maybe 4 months. Dilek, what happened? What can you clue people in to ease their mind that it wasn't like some catastrophe? What happened that caused a delay where it's just now coming out when we anticipated it around Thanksgiving?
Sure. Well, it wasn't really delayed 4 months. Let me correct that first, because when we announced it, it was a pre-announcement, basically. And we made it very clear that we were not going to give any shipping dates on the machine. Okay. So it wasn't really delayed for 4 months, but yes, it was delayed. We were hoping to get it out before Christmas so we could put it in the hands of users, before Christmas. So what happened was, you think you'll learn your lesson, but sometimes you get too excited with these launches and everything. And actually, there was nothing catastrophic. It's just part of the whole process. You know what I mean? So what happens is when you pre-announce a detector, you really go with what you're told, by the other. I mean, we work as a team, obviously, at the company. And when I pre-announce a detector, I go with what the other members of the team tell me, in terms of an expected shipping date or a real, like a launch date. So, and that's what I did. I pre-announced it, and at that time we were getting ready to send the samples out to different field testers in the world, which we did, shortly after, maybe not too short, but anyway. So, and then the testing started, and most of the testing went well, and we got really good feedback from some of the testers, but some of the testers were not very happy with it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you call sometimes a detector, your flagship detector, which the Legend 2 is for Nokta right now, it's our flagship detector, they go and, expect a lot from it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
They're unfairly in their mind putting it up against detectors that are maybe in a different class from a competitor.
Yeah, you can say that in a way, which we have no problem with, because we always, even with the Legend, we always made that claim that it will compete with with detectors that cost a lot more. And now I can clearly say this for the Legend 2 too. So, based on some of the test results, we decided to change things before shipment. Okay. And we decided to improve on things. We listened to our testers because we always, trust them as a tester as well as experienced users. So we said, okay, if these guys are saying, no, you need to improve this or you need to improve that, they represent the real users out there. So we listened to them, and the engineer said, okay, it's not going to take long, but it did take long. Okay. So to be honest with you, that's why I made a live before Christmas, or I think it was before Christmas. And I took the blame as the spokesperson of Nokta, as the, director of marketing, whatever you call me, it doesn't really matter, that, I take the blame, and I pre-launched it and it's delayed. And I was being very honest about it. Of course, it's not truly my fault, because decisions are made, as a team at a company. But I'll be very honest with you. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a pre-launch again.
I recall, now listen, Doug, I recall her saying those words before. But in the excitement, listen, and I get it. They've been working on this project for God knows how long. And you're like at the finish line, you're ready to go. And you know that you want to, hold it close to the hip, but you're so excited and you're so proud of what you created.
Yeah.
You blurted out, and she came on our show and we did a big thing. And then a hiccup, whether it was big, small, or the tiniest of things, it delays it. And then you're like, darn it, I didn't mean to do it again, but I did it again.
Yeah. I mean, listen, pre-launches are actually very typical in different industries. Okay. I mean, in many different, like, especially electronics, okay, they do pre-launches and they say, we're gonna, they pre-announce a detector, and then you don't get the actual product for a few months. You know what I mean? That's actually very typical in different industries. But I think because our industry is so niche, and it's so small, that actually, it's like a little community around the world, that things get so, what's the word, sometimes like exaggerated. Everybody makes a comment, people make up stories. I mean, listen, I even read comments like, oh, there's a problem, Nokta is recalling the test samples. No, I mean, yes, we did get the test samples back from people, because the new version that we were going to ship, it was a different configuration, and we didn't want any tester to make any mistakes with attaching one coil to the wrong test sample. We didn't want any of that happening, so we took them back. But on social media, it was like, oh, Nokta is recalling the test samples back. I mean, come on. So what? It's not a car I'm recalling. No, it's not going to kill anybody.
I know. Well, listen, for us, Doug really loved this Legend 2. I mean, I couldn't pry it from his hands, Dilek. So when I said, Doug, you got to give me the Legend 2, I got to mail it back. They're doing something.
I
Like
cried.
he almost cried. He almost cried. Like, what's wrong with it? I'm finding stuff.
And
So-
I believe we never got that first sample back, right?
Yes, you did. I sent
Yeah,
them
you
both
did.
back.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
Okay.
I
okay.
did. Come, don't you dare make that accusation.
No. I was gonna because
I did. I mailed them
because
both back.
I felt bad getting that back.
That's
So,
okay.
It's all right.
I liked it because I'm nostalgic. I mean, I kind of collect them, so I was nostalgic. Where, hey, maybe it goes to like a whole different, version eventually. But I've got like one of the first ones, so that one hurt to give it back. But that's okay. I know how it is. It was a trade secret at that time. I'm not gonna play that game.
Right.
You ask for it, you got it. So yeah, and I was involved with it, with the earlier, not that I'm Dilek's greatest test guy by any means, but I like to use it, and I didn't have any issues with it. So I can
I know.
contest that if there was an issue that they deemed needed to be fixed or corrected or recalled, it was not a major thing because Doug
No.
and I were using it just fine,
Yeah.
finding stuff. So they were little tweaks, and I commend you for that because it was probably ready to go out and start selling it, but you guys still invested more time, more money to tweak it even more. So kudos to Nokta and the whole team over there.
Listen, I mean, nothing is more important for Nokta than putting the best machine, the best quality and performance machine in the hands of end users. I mean, if people are gonna get mad at Nokta because it's delayed, we prefer that people are mad at Nokta than giving a unit, shipping a unit that some of our testers were not happy with. So we waited until, all the testers were happy with it. And and I took the blame for it. What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, listen, I'm happy that it's worked out. I'm happy they're here. The final version is a done deal. And I got one more question before I get into the, talking about the machine itself. And this one, you're not going to like it, Dilek.
Go ahead.
But I got to say, and I want to get my wording right because it was important to me. But as a longtime Nokta fan and lover, even if I didn't know you, I mean, I've been using the products a long, long time.
I know. Thank you.
I loved the true Nokta design, and I told Mark, if there was a silhouette of detectors on the wall, I could point out the Nokta one because of its unique shaft, its unique cams, its unique system of how the coil connected. And this Legend 2 made a change where visually it looks a lot like a competitor's machine. And I'm curious if you can talk about what was the reasoning behind that? Is it an aerodynamic thing? Was it a user requested thing? It was such a dynamic visual shift from what I thought was a unique, perfect design, and now it kind of mimics a competitor. What was the reasoning for that change?
It's a combination of all the things you mentioned. Let me put it that way. Okay. So when users, so this is how it goes, right? Let's say a new product comes out in the market, okay, and people start liking certain features of that machine, right? And then they start requesting it. Okay. So let's say have now the coil collapses and kind of like turns so that it becomes like really compact, that, for example, feature.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it so people can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It collapses sideways to fit perfectly in like a backpack, just so you'll know what Dilek's talking about. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So, for example, this was something that we never had on our machines. And yes, this is already used on two or three competitor machines, right? So people requested this from Nokta. We've been getting emails and, feedback. Oh, why don't you guys make your, shaft and coil design like this so we can, it becomes more compact, this, that. So what am I supposed to do? Not listen to this and like close my ear and, oh no, the competitors are doing this. No, but at the end of the day, Jason, just like I said about the delay, this is how it goes. And there is nothing wrong with this, actually. Okay. So if you look at cell phones today, do they all look similar?
I still use a BlackBerry.
Really? Cool.
Love the BlackBerry.
So this is how it goes. Apple was the first company, right, who came up with a design and who came up with this touch screen thing and all that. And then others followed. Do you know what I mean? So somebody came up with this feature, okay, and it wasn't even it wasn't really even actually, if you look at the design of all the detectors today, it was really, do you know who started this whole like design? It was a Chinese company. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not this feature I'm talking about.
I'm
talking about the compact, system box design and all this. It wasn't us. It wasn't MindLab. It wasn't Garrett. It wasn't any of the big names. It was a Chinese company. They were the first ones in the world who came up with that design. And then MindLab followed, we followed. Why? Because people loved it. You have to give your consumers, your end users, what they want, period. If they like a certain feature, you cannot say, oh, no, oh, this is going to look like this other guy. No, all the automobiles look similar. All the cell phones look similar.
Yeah.
So for us, there's nothing wrong with that. But to say, because I also see some comments on social media now, to say that it's a copy, that's where I have a problem. Because no matter what, for example, Nokta has been using vibration and flashlight on all their detectors. We were the first ones in the world, to use the flashlight and the vibration feature on detectors, okay? And now my competitor does it after so many years.
Yeah.
Do I, go out there and say, oh my God, they copied us? No, because, it's a feature people liked, and that's what you have to do to compete, with me. So for me, this is all okay. So, but to say that it's a copy, that's where I have a problem. Now, first of all, people making these comments, nobody has it in their hands yet. Okay, no end user has it in their hands. So to say it's copy, now they're just talking about the overall look.
Yeah.
But if you look into the details of what we did with the Legend 2, it is really different.
Yeah, for sure.
The system box may look similar because it's thinner, because that's what people wanted from us, and because we wanted to reduce the weight, and it looks sleeker and all that. But if you look at our shaft design, it has nothing to do with any of the machines out there. It's a very unique shaft design, which is kind of like roundish but flat at the bottom. And it's made in that way so that your shaft doesn't, go from side to side, when you're, swinging
Right.
the machine, which my competitors does. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
When I first got the Legend 2 deal, like I
Yeah.
called up Mark. I mean, it was the first one in the world that you sent me before the last show.
yeah,
And I opened it up, and I didn't know what it was going to look like. And I saw the new shaft, and I saw the new cams, and my first reaction, I was upset. And you could tell Mark I was upset. I fired off a not my nicest email to you. I was not a happy camper. But
I
let me
know.
tell you, over the course of a few months of playing with it and getting to use it, it is a better design. It just is. It's a better design. So I don't want to say I was wrong, but like you, I was premature in my original thing. I have a few pictures I'm gonna bring up so people can see what they're talking about. How the coil connects to the lower shaft is a little bit different than it was before. You're not threading on a wing nut on the end, which is nice. It goes right into the body. It's hard to tell from the picture. You'll see when you order yours. And listen, if you don't win one, make sure you get an order in for one. I'm telling you, you're going to like this machine. That's the coil. There's a whole new stem feature that comes up. You can see some of the carbon fiber there. I have some pictures of showing how thin the control box is. This is the underside where you can see it's not a round shaft like traditionally metal detectors were, but it has a flat side, which helps keep it from wobble. But then when it does get down to the bottom, it goes round, so you can do that fancy rollover thing like Dilek was talking about. This is the new cam system. It's just a small tightening thing. Very low profile, very easy to do. Again, I jumped the gun on this. I called Mark complaining, yelling. I actually screwed the thing on backwards. It sounds silly now, but in the time, now it comes already on. You won't make that mistake. It's a really nice system. And then, of course, the fold over thing, which is just really cool. And it lays down nice and flush, but when you bring it back up again and you lock it down, there is no wobble whatsoever. I was worried about that there'd be wobble.
None.
There's no wobble. It's a really nice, new, innovative design.
Yep.
that I was reluctant at first, but it won me over, Dilek. So I'm glad you blew off my nasty rants.
Yeah. So just to wrap it up, to say that it's a copy, I mean, I'll just laugh at that, because we're actually giving people a unique design, a whole new mechanism with no wobble, where people have been complaining, other machines, machines that are much more expensive than the Legend 2. Plus our machines, I believe if it was a copy, this or the first Legend, which they said the same thing, and I just laughed at it. They would be leaking, they would be breaking, and we have almost zero issues with those. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that, and I'm sure people will understand what I mean.
Yeah, no, there was issues in the past with other brands. There is no issue. I can guarantee. I would tell you if it wobbled, and I'm sure if there was wobble, the machine would not be out today because that's a major issue.
Exactly.
It's perfectly good. So we got the two elephants out that a lot of people were asking about. So now let's jump into the machine because I want people to know exactly what they're getting here. I think I have a picture of the box, and I'm only showing it because on the box there was a claim that said enhanced performance, which was the number one on the top of the list. So let's jump into performance. What performance changes does the Legend 2 have over the Legend 1? Is it a better target separation, stability, speed? Give me the skinny when you turn that machine on. What makes this better than the original Legend, which is going to be a hard machine to beat, in my opinion?
D, all of the above.
I didn't even have a D. Darn it.
So basically, it's just better performing machine overall. Okay, in one scenario, you're gonna like the IDs better. In another scenario, you're gonna get more depth. So overall, it's just a better performing machine. As I said, it's our flagship machine. It is more stable. It is deeper. It is more powerful. So I would say all, but of course, you cannot expect to have all of this under all scenarios, out there in the nature. So for some people, it's going to shine, in trashy sites. For others, it's going to be better depth, let's say on the beach or whatever. So the way I actually put it is that it's got more of everything except for its weight. That's what I say. So it's lighter in weight, but it feels a much better when you're holding it, plus when you're using it. It's the way the targets sound. Plus now we have 99 IDs. So now you have a much better, a wider, target
Range.
separation.
Range, yeah.
So I mean, it's just better in every way you can imagine than the Legend.
Yeah, I was. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the battery with the reduced weight. I thought it was interesting that we've increased the battery to a 6,700 milliamp lithium ion battery. So we have more power available, not only for duration, but with the new coils that we have, the new coil sizes. You got to figure how many years ago the Legend 1 came out. Now that the Legend 2 is out with new hardware, internal hardware inside that is proprietary, the things that we've done, I think you will notice a slight edge. And I think it was a recent video by Calabash, for instance. There's so many targets in the ground. We could sit here and talk about copper and silver and gold and everything, but specifically on a recent video showing just silver. And I think his soil is rather benign there in the Carolinas, but silver was hitting deeper than the Legend 1. Now, as the units get out there, we'll see hopefully more of those videos that, because we spent a lot of time enhancing the audio, enhancing the actual machine itself and the frequencies that are used, all the things that go behind R&D and engineering, we're excited to see those slight edges that upgrade from Legend 1 to Legend 2. And, this is part of why we love what we do, is to see you, the users, finding more out there. That's the whole aim.
And I just want to add one more thing. We could have easily called this machine something else, guys. Like, honestly, we could have come up with some other nice name, and we could have said that this is our new detector, because that's how different it is in a way. Like Mark said, everything actually has changed. Everything, not only like the arm slide, the shaft, the whole hardware inside is different. The software is different. So at the end of the day, this is not actually a Legend. it's got some things from the Legend DNA, but we designed the actual user interface so that, you know, it's similar to the Legend in terms of its settings, okay, and what we call the settings and all that. So we wanted to make it actually easy for especially Legend users to upgrade so that they're familiar with the names of the settings and the icons and all that. But as a marketing person, you know, we could easily market it, you know, as a different machine.
Sure.
So, but I personally wanted the Legend name to continue, okay, and have a flagship machine with that name. And like I said, we wanted to make it a little bit easier for the Legend users to upgrade if they're willing to upgrade to a new machine.
Yeah, definitely the interface got cleaned up. You know, if anyone was a longtime Legend 1 user, you know, Nokta, to their credit, kept adding new features as it went for years, which is great. But the downside is to get to those new features, the menu got complicated. You had to go here and hold the button for 5 seconds, you know, up, down, left, right. It got confusing. So all that got cleaned up with the new interface too. The most dramatic thing, if you've ever swung a metal detector, Doug, I don't know if you've ever done it, just look at the screen size difference. And don't forget, the new Legend 2 is lighter. So look at the screen difference that you're getting with the Legend 2 on the left compared to the old Legend 1 on the right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have to use my reading glasses.
No. And even more dramatic, Doug, than that is if I play it, I took a picture with the lights off. I know Doug loves the lights off. Not only can you see the bigger screen, but check out the glow in the dark buttons, Doug.
Yeah.
Now, if you are a beach hunter that goes out at low tide, if low tide is 3 a.m, like it is for Dilek right now, you
I'm
can
not going out.
you can see everything though. You could see all the buttons, a much bigger screen size, the VDI number in the center, huge in your face. Really a beautiful design. And I'm going to leave, you know, this one that we're going to refer back to later. And I don't want it to be overwhelming with the picture on the left, but the picture on the left is just showing all the potential icons that you can navigate, work with, adjust.
Don't scare people.
No. That's if you look at the manual, that's all the icons. You're going to be, when you turn it on, you'll be looking at a screen closer to the one on the right. And the manual covers it all. I'm going to make another tutorial to, you know, help people out. But I mean, look at all the possibilities on that one on the left, which I just think is great. Even though you can turn it on and just go out, the fact that as your comfort level grows, you can make tweaks and adjustments and fine tune with all those settings available on the left. That's what you really get your money's worth. If you were just going to turn it on and go forever, you could probably buy a lesser machine. But this is one that you can start off with, turn it on and go. But as you get better and you get more comfortable, you can tweak this thing and adjust it to really be a machine that could last you a decade or more. Which stinks for Nokta because they might not sell a different one in the next decade. But it's just that good of a machine, Doug.
And you know what, Jason, I'm so glad you mentioned that. As we were giving more and more to people on the Legend 1 with all those updates. Do you know that some of our dealers reached out to me, and do you know that they were upset?
Yeah,
and they were like, what are you doing? Stop giving more and more for free. You know, come out with a new machine.
Yeah.
You know, I got, you know,
that's
this
exactly what the competitors do.
What's that?
That is exactly what the competitors do. Put out another machine with a different upgrade so they can wrangle some more money out of the consumer's pocket.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're all for the people. I mean, if we can offer something to the end user for free, why not do it? You know, but of course, there are limits to that. Just like you said, the more we gave, because the LCD of the Legend 1 was a custom LCD, we had to put all those new features and settings in sub menus, which made it very hard to use.
Right.
Yeah, it was just difficult. I got a lot of complaints from people, that my tutorial quickly got, a little outdated because there were so many things added. And at that time, you guys were so aggressively adding more things all the time, which is great. But for me, I'm like, I'm not making another video every week.
Well, and I think some of the features like the relic mode or beast mode, it's on the Legend 1, but you were saying you have to do certain button presses to get to it.
Yes, it's hard to get to.
If you notice on that screen that you just showed on the Legend 2, we now put that relic mode as an actual visible mode. So yes, it's on the Legend 1, but I think that we will find over time that people will experiment with that relic mode much more, and they will actually see, wow, this is actually applicable to this area that I'm in. Maybe it's Civil War artifacts or American Revolutionary War artifacts, bullets. So I think we'll see an adoption rate that's actually higher just because you can see it on that screen that is bigger.
Let me correct you, Mark. Relic mode was not available on Legend 1. That's a brand new feature on the Legend 2. It was available on the triple score.
Yeah,
but it was not available on the Legend 1. So that's a whole new mode you're going to get, which is a very interesting. I have to admit, I'm a little intimidated by it. It's a whole different type of hunting, but it's available. Like I told Mark, there might be 1,000 things and maybe 100 of them I never touch, but I love the fact that they're on there because maybe down the line I'm going to want to dive into it. You can never have too much on there. But yeah, it's they did add the relic mode on there. Like you said, the 99 VDIs, which I know I was bugging. It's just nice to be able to get more information about your target. I mean, look, we all dig by the tone, and I'm not going to get in that fight. The people are like, yeah, blah, 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 the VDI. But listen, you hear the tone, you look down, you want to see a number, you get excited about what the possibilities could be based on the number and the sound. It just makes for an overall better experience. So I was really excited you went back to the 99 tone, which they had with the Simplex and some of the other machines. I thought that was a great choice. I'm glad you kept the Faro check. I love the Faro check.
Yeah.
And like you said, the interface is similar. If you were a Legend user, if you were a Simplex user, it's going to be intuitive. But, there's just additional things. But for the most part, you'll kind of get an idea on how to navigate the screen. So hold on, let me remove this. I got a bunch of questions. Let me bring this back up here. One of the major things, there's a few things that I thought were really, really cool. And I wanted to ask you about this one is the updating on this. On the old Legend, the update, which I didn't have a problem with, but a lot of people did because you'd connect it to your computer. You'd have to turn off your antivirus. Maybe your firewall blocks it. The new update on this one is all controlled wirelessly through an app on your phone.
Yes.
And when I tell you, Dilek, I sat on the couch and I just opened up the app, did the whole thing on my phone. The machine did the app, rebooted. It was awesome. Yeah. Is the app something that's going to continue and maybe grow down the line to offer different things? Because Mark and I were kicking some amazing ideas back that
I know.
That's so innovative. That's so innovative to utilize an app. Everyone knows how apps work. You remove having a PC, which a lot of people don't even have. What are the plans going forward with that app? Because I think that's going to be a real game changer.
Yep. I mean, for now, it's just going to be for upgrades. But whether, we want to, enhance it and use it for other purposes, yes. Actually, Mark, sometimes, this doesn't happen very often, but sometimes comes up with great ideas. And he shared, his idea a couple of weeks ago with me on what we can do with this app. And I loved it. So probably in the first, I should not, commit to this, but, in the first or second whatever upgrade we give, we may add a cool feature to this application. I already shared the idea to with the engineers, and they said, yeah, they can do that easily. Well, the easily part, I don't know. But no, I'm
You're
just
putting
kidding.
words in their mouth, I think.
Our engineers are great. I'm just joking. So yeah, I mean, I think we can enhance the software, the application. It's not yet available on the App Store or the
Google Play.
Apple or the Google Play Store, but it will be. It's under review right now, and soon they can just like download it and upgrade their machines. Like you said, Jason, I mean, all the testers, without an exception, loved it.
Yeah.
They're like, this is so easy, 1, 2, 3, very smooth, no issues, no nothing. So so we're actually very proud.
Yeah, that was a great one for me. What an incredible, and I don't know of any other company that does that. So to me, that's like a brand new, and the possibilities, Doug, with an app. I mean, I don't want to give away any trade secrets in case a competitor's watching, but so many possibilities with that I hope they're going to dive into that.
It sounds like it's easy enough for me to even use. So
even you could do it, Doug. You could sit on the toilet and update the machine in the next room.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another big function is the pinpointing, Dilek. Now, everyone out there, you're used to, you hold down that pinpoint button and you got to move it all around. This one, you tap the pinpoint and it stays engaged until you tap it again. That's another nice feature that I didn't even realize how much I would like it until I started using it, because it keeps my muddy hands off the buttons as much as possible.
Again, request from many end users. Okay. That's why we did it. And we also now give target IDs during pinpointing, which we never did before.
Yeah, that's another nice one, Doug. So you get the target ID on the screen while you're pinpointing, which is really nice in case there's multiple targets in the hole there. I saw a question. I just want to answer it real fast. Someone asked about a peripheral, which I was going to get to a little bit later. The extended battery, there is, I don't know if it's available yet, but I saw in the box there is at least going to be an extended battery. When will those accessories be available? Well, I know you don't like giving dates, but they're coming in the future. And before she answers, I will say that, when Doug and I were out detecting with this new Legend 2, like Mark said, 6,700 mAh battery, we hunted from dawn till dusk. And at the end of the day, 3 of the 4 bars still so like
power.
This extended battery is if like you're camping for like 3 weeks, this machine's going to last you. But the extra peripherals, like the extra battery, they will be available down the line, Dilek?
Sure. The extra coils. Oh, let me first talk about the package content so people know.
Sure.
By the way, unlike our other models, we only have one package for the Legend 2, and it's the Legend 2. We don't have a Pro pack. We don't have a basic pack, starter pack, none of that. There is only one SKU, one model, and it's the Legend 2. But it already comes with 2 coils in the box, which one of them is the 11-inch stock coil, and the other one is the elliptical 8 by 5.5 inch elliptical coil. Okay, so it does come with 2 coils in the box and the Bluetooth headphones. So apart from those 2 coils, we're going to have an optional coil available, which is going to be the 9-inch round coil. Okay, and we're also going to have let me see.
15 by 12.
Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
That
thing is a monster.
Yeah.
Really?
Earning your keep, Mark. Good job.
All the coil sizes.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a 9-inch round coil and a 15 by 12-inch a bigger coil available hopefully next month. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's soon.
For these
Is
coils,
it heavy?
I can give dates. Sometime in March they should be available. But see, when I say they're going to be available, see, the thing is the availability is different in each country.
Yeah.
So when I say they're available, I'm talking about the day when we can start shipping. So that's going to be sometime in March, but when exactly it's going to be available in the US is a different story because the shipping, the orders, everything takes time.
Right.
And the battery, the waterproof spare battery should be available around the same time frame. The only one that's going to come out later is going to be the bone conduction headphones.
Another new feature on this one, which I know very little about, these bone conducting headphones. I know that they don't even go in your ear; they like sit on the outside of your ear. And the people that have used them really taught how good they are.
Yes,
Nokta's going to have their own pair, and there is an audible feature on the machine for you to connect the bone conducting headphones, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a kind of a weird technology. It uses the vibration on the device on the back of your ear, on the bone, on your skull. Yeah. And you can hear like noises, like let's say, there's headphones. I think you guys know the rattlers. So, the whole idea of hearing a rattlesnake while you metal detect while you have one earphone and the other ones, you don't have an earphone on the other ear. Well, with bone conduction, one of the advantages is if you do need to talk, for whatever reason, you can hear noises or ambient noises, but the vibration is actually how the sounds are, how you hear the sounds from the metal detector. And you can also dive with it because it's fully waterproof.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, very exciting. I'm excited to try that eventually. I haven't made that step yet.
Speaking of waterproofing or waterproof, will my current waterproof headphones hook up to this machine, or do I have to get a new set? They will.
Yes.
Good.
But just to let you guys know, now actually we have enhanced the audio on our waterproof headphones too, and we're gonna be shipping the new waterproof headphones, which they look very similar, but it's better audio quality on the newer version. So that's gonna come very soon as well.
Good.
Yeah, enriched audio on the new machine, which you can tell the difference. It sounds nice and crisp. I'm looking over some of the features because there was so much. I'm trying to remember. I made some notes here. Again, of course, still simultaneous multi-frequency, or you can run it in single frequency. I believe the single frequencies, offhand, it's like 4, 10, 15, 20, 40.
20, 40, correct.
And then you have your multi 1, 2, and 3, and you have your multi wet and multi dry for the beach, if I recall.
Yes.
Which I've never hunted a beach ever in my life, Doug. We got to do that one day. We got to get down and hunt that beach.
That'll be the day.
Let me say it. I'm going over the notes here. The wireless. Oh, the user profiles. Let me bring the picture up again. I'm a big fan of the user profiles. I use them all the time. How you navigate them is a little bit different, and I can't show it live, but I'm sure you'll see videos out from a whole bunch of people. I believe 15 user profiles are available. 3 Correct. Per mode times 5, 15, if my math is right.
Yes. So the D, I don't know if people can see this, but there is the D, which stands for default profile. Now, this is something, for example, we changed during the final testing stage. Normally, the default one, was not saving the settings. Actually, none of the other ones did either until you hit the save profile function. But now the D1 actually does save everything you do. So if you're in the default profile, anything you change the frequency or anything, it will save it automatically.
To the new default?
Yes.
Oh, so now that's essentially like having 20 profiles then if you can change the default.
Wow.
Yes, the default will just save everything you do. Okay.
Right.
So, and the other ones, now you have 3 per each mode. So, yes, exactly. So you have actually like you can, yeah, exactly 20 profiles. But for us, the like if you want to create a profile, we prefer that people save it in their like profile 1, 2, or 3. The default is more for, you know, how you want to check things, you know, you switch the mode, check it, then you switch the frequency and check it, stuff
Right.
like that. The D is perfect for that, and it'll save it. And this was such a big thing during the testing. Everybody was upset about, because we were not saving any settings automatically until you hit that save profile things, save profile button. So we got a lot of complaints. This was one thing that all the testers rejected.
I complained about it too. And what she's saying, if you're not familiar, is if you were in one of your profiles and let's say I set it up or didn't set it up and I made a small change, and then switched profiles and went back, it didn't automatically save that change. You had to re-hit the button again. Oh, no, you couldn't even re-hit the button. You had to remove the old profile and create it. That's been fixed. You guys never even saw it. So if you go into a profile and you make an adjustment, leave, it auto saves, which is really nice. And you'll see also on here, if I make it large, it's kind of tiny, but if you see these little people, which are your 3 profiles per mode, if you did not set up the profiles, the little person has no head. Right now, you just see heads everywhere. So it would be like a headless Ichabod Crane little character. And then as you create a profile, the head comes on, and you can always blow them out, reset them, do whatever you want. But so you can be aware of what's what. So you can set up one profile when you go to this spot that's got hot soil, a different profile for that spot that has mild soil, and then not have to reinvent the wheel each time. Just go back to that profile, one button, and you're rocking and rolling.
Waiting.
Yep, rocking and rolling. I also noticed another feature, Dilek, was you increase the amount of channels for your noise cancellation,
Definitely.
which is great, because
exactly,
when you're in multi-frequency, guys, the machine runs hot. I mean, you got to think of it as this machine is like, if there's a target, your machine like runs right on the edge so that the tiniest thing will trigger it. But that makes the machine run hot. So the littlest thing, you're going to hear little beeps, little ticks. And as a detectorist, you learn to ignore them. But now with extra channels for you to park yourself on to cancel out the external noise, makes the machine run much quieter, especially in multi-frequency. So I thought that was great. I think you went from 13 to 19 or something like that? 13 to 19?
13 channels. Now we have 19 channels on the Legend 2, which is going to help with EMI. So thanks to our engineers. They did increase the number of channels. So it's going to help. It's definitely going to help.
Yeah, all sorts of things. I'm going to bring up a photo of the box only because the box kind of shows a lot of the things, and it's hard to see. It still has all of the core functions of the Legend 1, although you may have more control over them. You might have additional settings, but nothing was removed. So your iron bias that people liked a lot, your bottle cap rejection, like she said, I think the vibration changed where now instead of 5 different settings, vibrations just on or off, which I can't imagine anyone complaining about that, different strengths of vibratory. Is that a word, Doug? I don't know.
It is now.
Everything you're used to. Of course, all of the custom tones, all the custom tone ranges are great. And now that you have 99 IDs, Doug, you can break down those tone breaks even more. You can really make it super precise. And if you go into 99 tone, it's really great because you can hear the smallest of nuances
Yeah.
in 99 tone. It's one of those functions that are difficult to understand because on the surface you think, well, who's going to use 99 tones? That's ridiculous. But when you get used to it, you can hear the subtlest of changes as your coil's running over something to really break down the difference between a coin or a can. Or it's amazing when you train your ear to use the 99 tone. It seems overwhelming, but you get used to it, and it's an incredible function.
And we added 3-tone as well from the Legend 1. Has 1, 2, and 4, 6 and 60. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 99. And then I left out P. But yeah, the 3 is the new, as well as the 99.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think, I don't remember all the defaults offhand. I think one of the modes, like maybe park mode, defaults at 2 tones, or maybe it's field mode defaults at 2 tones, which I'm not a huge fan of. I moved mine up. I like more tones, but that's the beauty of having custom profiles. And from what Dilek's saying, I guess I'm confused. I'll have to play with mine. I can even change the default to now the default have something different, and that would save. I'm not sure I'll have to play with that. I've just been using the other.
We just uploaded the new manual on our website, guys, so you can just get it, view it, or download it from our website.
Yeah, we
for
saw
the Legend 2. And you can now actually use the default will save everything you do. Plus, you can change it to factory defaults in that default profile.
Yeah, I saw the manual up on the website. I noticed it yesterday, late yesterday, and I was looking through it because there's always little things that you don't know, like the mute button, which is a great function.
Yes,
the mute button is great. Like if Doug calls me because he thought he dug a coin that actually turns out to be like a piece of junk, I can mute my machine, which then I'm not turning it off. I don't have to worry about the battery, and it's nice and quiet. It's a great function. Little things like that you kind of forget about because there's so much packed into this machine. Let me bring up the backside of the box because I think there was some information on the backside also. Enhanced performance, which we kind of talked about earlier. The target ID scale.
This is actually the front.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's only the back because I put it up second. But you're right. It is the and listen, Dilek, let me go back to the backside. Now, Doug, on your behalf, I did submit a picture of you wearing that same outfit, trying to get you on the box.
Yeah,
but Nokta went with this handsome gentleman instead.
Yeah. I haven't looked like that since I was 25.
Maybe next time, Doug. I tried.
I'm sure they'll call me.
Like she said, light and compact. The fact that it can fold down and fit in a suitcase or in that Detecto bag, like I was telling you, Doug, it's really impressive. I think it shrinks down to like, don't quote me, like 25 inches. Does that sound right? Did I make that up?
No, you didn't. You're right.
I think I'm right. I think it's right around there, 25 inches, and it extends. I mean, I'm a big guy, Doug. What am I, like 6'4"? I can easily get there without an extended shaft. So the versatility of it for all shapes and sizes, fantastic.
Well, let's talk about that with the new shaft, where we were talking about the design, and it is proprietary with the little flat piece, which I don't know if you have a picture of that flat piece on the lower shaft, Jay said. But what I want to say is how tall you are. We had to send you an extended long shaft, upper and lower for the Legend 1. The Legend 2 base stock out of the box is longer than that on the Legend 1 with the extended shaft. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, I extended it on day one with Mark, and I sent him a picture that it did extend further, the stock Legend 2, than it did my Legend 1 that was beefed out with the longer shafts, top and bottom. So that was a really nice, impressive a feature there too. Like I said, this part was just so cool. I'm going to play it again, Doug, because I don't think people realize how awesome this is.
Yes.
That when you lower it, it can do that fancy little turnaround. And you don't realize how much of a game changer that is.
Well, let me just say something here. We know what kind of problem we have packing these things on an airplane.
I had to take the whole thing apart. The
You
whole
have to take
thing.
the whole thing apart. You certainly don't want to put it in baggage. You want to carry this on. This is going to be a game changer for that.
Yes. And, with this picture, I'll leave up just for a second. The arm cuff, fully adjustable all the way up to the top. So if you're taller, shorter, all the way down.
Yep.
Much faster to replace the coil because now you don't have to worry about that little coil nut. I can't tell you how many times I would drop it and have to look around for it. And the new cams, which I was reluctant, and I apologize, they are excellent. There is no wobble. They're really, really a well-made design.
And with all that, with the longer shaft system, the bigger battery that, I don't know if we said this, but the duration in the manual, and Dilek and I know the manual very well now, is 8 to 20 hours, I believe, on the Legend 2, which is a dramatic increase from Legend 1. All that, and the Legend 1 was 3 pounds, 1.3 kilograms for you rest of the world out there. And the Legend 2 is 2.6 pounds or 1.2 kilograms. So dramatic. I mean, over hours of swinging, 8 to 20 to be exact, in one go. That's what I expect from Doug next hunt. That's a lot of fatigue removed from the Legend 2.
And what's funny, let me real quick, Doug, and then I'll have your point, is Doug was telling me on day one when he was using it on how light the, go ahead, you say it then, Doug.
No, go ahead.
All right. I'll cut you off. I'm a better storyteller. Doug was saying how light the Legend 2 is. And I said, well, that's weird, Doug. It's only like 2 ounces lighter, but I think the balance is just so much better that it feels lighter than it even is because it's balanced so well. And that's with a pretty hefty size 11-inch round coil on the back end.
Yep.
So Doug was really impressed with how light it is because we hunt all day long, and it does get, your elbow can get tired, your shoulder can get tired. So it is balanced exceedingly well.
I'm happy to say I'm getting along pretty good for my age, but this will help me continue even further by taking some of that load off of me.
Yes. Listen, I do want to open it up to any questions. We've been going about an hour. If you have any questions, you can put them in here. We are going to address it. I do see one already, Dilek, about the price. What is the retail price? We already said what it comes with, but let's refresh everyone in America, at least, because I know it might be different internationally.
Yes, it is different in Europe because of the sales taxes and everything. In America, it's going to retail for $9.99.
$9.99, and that comes with, again, 2 search coils. It comes with
and the Bluetooth headphones.
And the Bluetooth low latency headphones. The whole kit and caboodle. I think there is a 3-year warranty. Is that what it is?
Correct.
3-year warranty. People ask if I have a problem, do I have to mail it to Turkey? No. There is a U.S. Go ahead. You tell them where the U.S. Service Center is.
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead, Mark.
He's about 15 minutes from me. So he's in Dallas, Texas, greater DFW, and just terrific service center. We've had an amazing turnaround since Ryan has joined our service center team at Nokta. Very thorough and also goes above and beyond. That's something that I know everyone says Nokta has great customer service and we're present on Facebook groups and forums. But your service center really is the backbone of any company. And when you have someone that's fighting for the customer, maybe things that we don't see or quality control can't see, it's an extension of who we are. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you to Ryan being such a great service center and a part of the Nokta team.
Yeah, he's actually in the chat. I see Ryan, the metaldetectingshop.com runs the U.S. Service Center. And I'm going to tell you, Mark, when he first came on board, I tried to test him. So what I did was I had one of my guys had a problem. And I was going to call Ryan and just get it resolved. I said, look, I want you to do it. Create a ticket because I want to see like what, because he knows who I am. That's not a fair test. You put it in, Joe Schmo user, and Ryan got back to him within like an hour. The guy mailed it to him. He had it back like 2 days later, like with the shipping. An amazing job. So I don't anticipate any issues with this machine.
Yeah, Ryan is great. Thanks to him. Ryan is great.
But if you have a problem... Go ahead.
By the way, guys, I just saw a question that I want to answer.
Okay.
somebody said, is it gonna like pick up gold pickers? He means nuggets, I believe.
Tiny little ones. Yep.
Tiny little ones. It does have a dedicated gold mode. Okay, the one, the last one. Yes, that one. So yes, it is definitely good for nugget hunting. But then again, of course, depending on the conditions, soil conditions, and the nugget itself, of course, a dedicated gold machine may be better. So I cannot definitely say that, oh yeah, the gold mode is the best gold machine out there. But it definitely has a very, very capable gold mode that's good for prospecting, as well as, park and whatever field hunting.
Yeah. Does gold mode Dealic, does that run in a multi-frequency or is that like a single 40? I've never tried a gold mode on my Legend.
The gold mode?
Yes. What frequency does that run off of? Do you know offhand?
I think you can. I'm frozen right now. Mark, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh, you're stumped on
No,
the.
no. I didn't mean to hit you with a zinger. I'm sorry.
I mean,
No.
Gold traditionally uses higher frequencies.
yes.
That's for sure. But
So I don't know if it uses a multi or if it goes to the single 40.
I believe you can do both, but let's check.
Okay, we'll check on that. No, I shouldn't even ask that. That was terrible of me. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I should know that. That's my fault.
Someone had asked if the coils or Bluetooth headphones from Legend 1 are compatible.
Legend 1 or not? No.
Well, the headphones are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The headphones, yes.
The headphones are.
Yeah.
The coils are not.
Sorry.
It was a new design, so the coil's not, but your Bluetooth headphones are. Or if you went out, like some people in the summer bought low latency Bluetooth earbuds, if they worked on the Legend 1, they'll work on the Legend 2. I'm pretty confident to say.
I would say so, yes.
And the AccuPoint, which is an important thing to note. The AccuPoint obviously is going to work in unison with our BT headphones, and so the same BT headphones that work with the Legend 1, they'll work with the Legend 2, and AccuPoint, same thing. Everything will work just fine altogether. Yes, and that the AccuPoint is a great feature when you hook that up into your headphones. Let me see. I'm looking for some questions here. What is the frequency range? We talked about that earlier. You have single, 4, 10, 15, 20, 40. And then the multi-frequencies, there's a plethora of those, and those are proprietary, like Mr. Krabs. You don't give out the multi-frequencies. Krabby Burger? That's right. You can't give that out. That's a proprietary secret. But plenty of them. I mean, to have a range from 4 to 40, you really pick up, all the different metal possibilities. Let me see. Will you ever make a very small coil for target separation? I'm guessing like a little hockey puck sort of a thing, Dealic. I don't know if that's something you thought of down the line or not. I know there's a 9-inch that'll be available soon. Do you think there'll ever be a hockey puck?
I mean, if there is a demand, a good amount of demand from end users, we can, but it's not in the plans yet.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want one, you better be extra boisterous there, and maybe they'll. If there's enough, I mean, no sense making it if only 2 people want it. So you gotta
exactly.
Yeah.
And regarding that, let me tell you something. This 9-inch round coil. See, I'm sure you know this because you used that machine. We did offer a 9-inch round coil for the cruiser and the amphibia. Do you know that it was our worst seller? Everybody wanted the elliptical one.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted the elliptical one. Nobody wanted the 9-inch round. Guess what? I think it's just because the competitors have a 9-inch round coil. People were like requesting this 9-inch coil so badly from us for the Legend 1 that we decided to offer it on the Legend 2. So sometimes, I don't know, I believe it's just it's about what people like here,
Yeah.
in the industry or groups or whatever. But we'll see how that works. I mean, it's a nice coil, but I think what we're including in the box is actually good enough, but we're offering a 9-inch round coil as well. And if people request a very small round coil or whatever, smaller than what we're offering, we'll definitely evaluate it,
Yeah, I think that 5.5 by 8 is a nice tiny little coil. I'm an elliptical coil fan myself. That's a nice
Yeah.
tiny one to get in. So I'm happy with the coil selection that it came with. Someone asked about screen protectors. Does the new machine have any screen protectors available? Some people a little worried. With a bigger screen, you have a bigger chance of scratching it, I guess. Anything like that, or
Yes, we will offer screen protectors. Yes.
okay. Someone asked about the odometer. The odometer, is the odometer still there? The top right that would keep track of your hours and all that stuff, is that's still on the new machine?
But by the way, I just wanna interrupt you there for 1 second about the gold mode.
Okay.
Yes, you can use the single frequencies, but only the higher ones, 20 and 40 kilohertz,
Okay.
as well as the multi-frequency in the.
Oh,
gold
okay.
mode.
So you can do both.
Yes, but
Okay.
not the lower single frequencies.
Well, that would defeat the purpose.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
okay. What was the question I asked? Oh, the odometer. Is the odometer still available? People really like that feature that would keep track of your time used on the machine.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
It
that's still on there. Oh, here's a good one. And this one, oh man, you can really flourish on this one. Is the head unit rainproof? Oh man, they're going to really like this answer. Go ahead, Mark. Is the control box rainproof?
It's rainproof up to 16 feet of rain.
That's
There's a
right.
canned answer.
You could almost go down and explore the Titanic with. I don't know how deep the Titanic is. Maybe don't hold
More
me.
than 16 feet.
Is it more than 60 feet? Okay. Yeah, the whole machine, the entire machine, completely submersible, as is the AccuPoint pinpointer. Down to I don't know. Is AccuPoint also 16 feet?
No, that's
10.
10
10.
feet. Okay, but the machine 16 feet. The entire machine.
Except for the Bluetooth headphones, please.
Well, yes. No, yeah. You need to get special wired waterproof headphones. I think that's true for anything. I don't know if they make any underwater wireless headphones. I don't know.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think Water is good with that. Is good with that.
Wireless.
Let me check. I'm looking for any questions, and we're going to do the giveaway soon. I see 1,349 people. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for learning about the new machine, supporting us, supporting Nokta, and learning about some of the best new machines out there.
Can I ask a question?
You certainly may, sir.
Is there an anti-glare feature of the screen so that when the sun is hitting it, or do you just have to turn to get out of the sun?
Is it like the sample you have, for example, is it bad in the sun or?
Well, I don't have it anymore, and
sorry.
When you had it.
But when I had it, it's strange. The only time we used it, it was overcast, so I didn't have. I couldn't tell if that was a feature of the Legend 2. Is there an anti-glare?
Do you have any issues with the Legend 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had sun issues with it?
Yeah.
I have.
If it's real sunny, you have to just turn yourself out of the path of the sun.
I'm going to mute mine. I'm going to mute mine real quick. I've noticed, Doug, that even in the daytime, if you turn the backlight on, the sun really doesn't deflect as badly, and it's hard to tell in here.
And I never thought of doing that.
Yeah, if you turn the backlight on, you don't notice the sun reflection. I guess you're asking if there's like a screen darkener, like a computer monitor would have. There might be third-party stuff out there, but to the best of my knowledge, I don't think.
It sounds as though I could do the same thing with the Legend 2. Just put the backlight on.
Put the backlight on.
And
Yep.
eliminate that glare.
Yes, for sure. Someone asked,
all
"Is
these
it?"
years I've been with Jay, he never tells me.
You never asked. You never asked. I didn't know.
That's because I don't want to get busted on.
That's
by
true, and
it.
you would, and you
Yeah.
certainly would. Is it suitable for beginners, or is it really more of an advanced user experience? What do you think, Mark? If someone brand new to the hobby said, "Hey, is this going to be overwhelming?" What do you think about the Legend 2 for that?
We've been talking a lot about Legend 1 compared to Legend 2 because it's easy, it's in the name. But you also notice if you're a triple score user, the difference between the screen on a score, double score, triple score, Legend 2, they're all pretty similar. Some have different modes and new features, the Pharaoh check, relic mode, gold mode. But if you know your way around one of those machines, which are more, I would say, beginner friendly, then that's one thing. It's very easy to get into a Legend 2 if you're upgrading. If you bought a Legend 2 off the street, which Dilek and I just went to a convention in Las Vegas, and some of these people, these fancy people that shoot guns and they're hunters, but they haven't metal detected, and they have an affinity towards history. When I showed the Legend 2, especially, and did a demonstration showing, non-metal detectors don't realize, they think the metal detectors from back in the 80s and the 90s, where it has the Geiger counter needle from Radio Shack, and it just beeps when you go over metal. Well, no, you can show the type of metal. And so the simplicity of Legend 2 of showing with my platinum ring and showing the number on the screen. And the hardest part is really the sensitivity. It's too chattery. I'm at the beach or I'm in a farm field. Back the sensitivity down. The machine, the Legend 2, is going to auto ground balance. You just pick the little symbol. Am I in a farm field, or I'm in a beach, or I'm in 16 feet of rainwater? You pick where you're at and start swinging low and slow. That's the part of just reading the manual, keeping that search coil flush, turn it on and go. And now you have 99 tones. Sure, you need to train the ear, take some pocket change out of the drawer, see what the numbers show. But really, it's going to be simple. It's going to go longer duration. It's going to feel great in the hand. It's going to be collapsible. You can put in that new Detecto bag that you're going to get with the Legend 2 for a limited time.
Wait. Is that still? I don't know if that's still a thing, Mark. Is that still a thing, Dilek?
What?
Yes, the Detecto bag.
That's still included. I thought that was only for people that pre-ordered.
Dilek can give
Okay.
an answer.
No, wait.
Yeah,
So
Mark.
now let's
Geez,
not
Mark,
get it-
you just bankrupted the company, Mark.
Nope.
let's not get it confused.
Okay, explain that to me.
I'm gonna explain that. So basically, we ran the pre-order offer until the end of January. Okay, I mean until the end of December. Okay. So till the new year, whoever ordered the Legend 2, pre-ordered the Legend 2, they're gonna get a free detector bag from Nokta. And we actually did that as like kind of a small apology gift for the delay in shipping. But now we're actually shipping a certain amount of what you call that units to the distributor with those detector bags. So what the distributor ordered from us is different than what the end users, like the quantity I'm talking about, is different than what the end users ordered from different dealers. Okay, so I actually made it available. I gave the okay to the distributor and to the dealers to be able to sell them with a free detector bag until they run out of their stock.
Oh,
So I think it will really depend on the dealer.
okay.
So if the customer now today orders a unit, they should check with the dealer whether they're going to be able to get a free detector bag or not. Because
And I know the numbers, which I can't disclose, and that's why I use limited time in America.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to get one, and it's going to be limited time though.
Yeah, and listen, it's a really look. You might look at it and be like, "Oh, great, a backpack." It's hard to tell when you open it up from that bag. It extends even longer, and you can fit the entire detector in there. Your shovel, your finds bag, your pinpointer, lunch. Doug can bring 2 rolls of toilet paper. The
A
whole
small
thing,
cap.
yeah, fits right on your back. So it's a really great thing. And if they're going to throw one in for free, if you order soon, another great add-on there.
Very nice
So
feature.
yeah, so if you don't know a dealer, hey, reach out to me after the show. I'll make sure that I get you hooked up sooner than later if you're thinking about getting one. Let me look for any more questions and just double check. We're going to do the giveaway in a minute. Robert Lusk, come on. Thank you for hanging out, though. We're going to do it. I just want to make sure all questions, because when you do the giveaway, even though we're at 1,400 people, 500 of them are going to leave. Now, I do see 1,092 people are in the giveaway so far. If you haven't read the scrolling at the bottom of the screen, if you're new here, make sure you type in Legend 2 in the chat just one time, and you will be in the drawing. We're going to do it in a minute. You have to be here when we call your name. We're going to give you a minute. You have to say, "I'm here" in the chat if your name is drawn. If not, then we will have to draw another one.
Do they have to put hashtag before Legend 2?
I think so. So just to be safe, just type it in just how I have it. Hashtag Legend 2.
Okay.
Just to be safe. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I think so. Let me just check. Any last questions? I'm going through. I'm scrolling. There's been a lot of stuff in here. People are asking about the app, if it's going to have integrated GPS, which is a great feature. The app is still in its infancy. Like Dilek said, at the moment, it's only for updating. But the sky's the limit on the app. And I'm sure if you have ideas, if you shoot them over to Nokta, they listen. So if you have an idea, believe me, they will try to incorporate it. But I'm sure they've been doing that since day one. And that's why the machine is what it's at now. All right, everyone's putting Legend 2 in again, so now it's going to go crazy. So why don't we do the giveaway, Doug? What do you think?
I make them wait another half hour.
They've been here a long time. Let me bring up the screen.
Looks like she's having too much fun.
I don't even know. Will you even go to bed, Dilek, or is this just it? Like you're up for the day?
She's going to be.
It's almost 5 a.m. So, and I get up at 6.
Yeah, so she's not even going to bother. All right,
be the first one at IHOP today.
All right, Doug. Here we go, Doug. Let's do this so she can get a good night's sleep. As you can see, 1,155 people, 56 people have entered in here. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us all night, just for the people that are going to take off. Again, I can't hide the picture up. I'm going to draw one name. You'll have 1 minute to say "I'm here" in the chat. So my moderators, please help keep an eye out. If I call your name and you say "I'm here" from Nokta, you are going to win the brand new Nokta Legend 2, which does include the Bluetooth headphones and 2 coils. You're also going to win the AccuPoint waterproof pinpointer, as well as the Detecto bag. So one winner takes it all. I want to thank Dilek and Mark for donating such an incredible prize to all you guys out there.
And being such great people.
Yes, absolutely. Even you, Mark. Even you. All right, Doug, we're going to do the drawing here, 1173.
Do a drum roll. I got a cough drop.
I'm going to have Dilek do it because I've never had to do it before. Dilek, can you give me a drum roll? Do you know how to do that?
No.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know.
All right. Go ahead. I'm gonna have Mark do it. Here we go. Ready? Good luck, everybody. Winner take all. Mark, give him the drum roll.
Good luck. Boop, 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 boop. Go.
I'm not even sure what that was. Here we go.
I could have done that.
No.
Let's see who we get.
Oh.
Chris Waters, 4529. Chris Waters, 4529. Chris, you're on the clock, my friend.
Wow.
You've got 1 minute, and I'm gonna try to keep an eye on the chat. I'm not sure if I know Chris. I'm not sure.
That's a name I'm not too familiar with.
Yes, I'm not sure if I know Chris.
There he is.
I see him.
Yes,
Chris Waters. There he is. He is here. Chris, thank you very much. Congratulations on an incredible prize pack.
Wow.
Chris, if I can ask another favor, can you just put your zip code in the chat? Just your zip code. And then you can email me your full address, at quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. I just try to use the zip code in the chat to match it up with your email to make sure, because if 12 people are going to say, yeah, I'm Chris. So your chat just kind of helps. I mean, your zip code will help in there. I do see it. It went by really quick. There it is. Chris Waters, zip code 29671. Sounds like a U.S. address. Mark Sweating Bull says that to ship it to Mongolia.
Always.
But
Mongolia.
I don't know why I'm picking on Mongolia today. But congratulations, my friend. And hey, when you get the machine, if you send me a picture of you holding it or using it, I'd love to put it in a future show. But of course, you do not have to do that.
Let me ask you, Jason, how many people are left now?
1,226. I think when I did the drawing, there was 1,470 or something like that. So
really? Okay. So
not bad. I lost a couple hundred, but you know what it is Mark's personality just keeps them around. Yep. If I were to kick Mark out, they would all leave. So
no face for radio.
But again, listen, I want to let me get rid of this and let me get rid of the banner. That banner's been going all day. It's giving me a headache. Mark, Dilek, I want to thank you guys for spending the whole night with us. Dilek, I know it's super, super late. I don't even know what time it is, 4 or 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning right now.
5 in the morning. But listen, you answered so many questions for people. You eased their minds on what the possible delay could have been. You explained the whole machine up and down. And most importantly, you got it over here. It's available right now in America, maybe in the world. I don't know. I can't speak for the whole world. So if you want
America got it, is getting it first.
Yes.
Yes. If you
got it first because Mark has some units. Oh, by the way, just let me say something, guys.
Go ahead. Absolutely.
So we've shipped a certain quantity, but we keep on shipping. For example, there was one shipment last week, and now this week there was another shipment made to US. So we're not shipping like all of a sudden thousands of them to US, but we're making partial shipments. So don't worry if somebody doesn't receive their unit today, they're definitely going to receive it very soon. So we're making partial shipments because we have to kind of take the quantity and divide it among countries to be fair, so that it's available in every country. But US was our first shipment.
We got the lion's share. She took care of us over here. So
yeah,
they're rolling out. I mean, they're trickling out the door. So if you order one, it might not ship to your house tomorrow, maybe in a week or so, but they're going to come. I've seen the stock. I know more are coming. So get your orders in. If you don't know where to order, email me. I will help put you in front of the right person. Quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. I'm here to help.
Can I ask for a favor?
Sure.
Somebody wrote all the real fans are still here.
That's true. That the real listen, when you do a live show and you tell, and in the live show you say giveaway, you're going to get some people that may not even be metal detectorists. They just look for free giveaways. But there's a lot of people that are just metal detecting fans also. Maybe they're already Nokta swingers. Maybe they swing another brand and they're trying to see if it's worth it. Maybe they want to upgrade. So they hang out all day. They're still in the chat. There's still 800 some people in here, but I mean, that's 800 people on a Thursday night hanging out, not watching, whatever sports thing.
What do you think?
I already texted you what you were thinking. So yeah. You have this like subliminal thing that's going on right now. And it's about to happen.
What are you saying, Dilek?
Let's give another one.
Son of a gun!
I knew it.
Wow, Doug, look at that. So the people that bailed go. Wait till they find out tomorrow. Oh my goodness,
it's so good. It's so juicy.
All right, listen. I didn't know she was going to do that. There's 801 people.
Listen, I mean, I don't want this to create any problem for you.
No, listen. No. Hey, I didn't tell anyone to leave.
Okay.
This is like Springsteen doing 3-hour concert and then coming out for a 2-hour encore.
Yeah,
That's
there's still
great.
800 people in here that hung out even after they saw they didn't win. So now they've got yet another chance.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put Legend 2 in again. You don't have to do that. I've got the same
You
one.
just got to respond.
Yep, I will put it back up again. Yeah, same thing. You have to still tell me you're here within a minute. But man, courtesy of Dilek and Mark, another
Wow.
Legend 2 full package, Dilek, pinpointer, detecto bag.
Okay, I mean, yes.
Listen, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to make so
I love it.
another
It's okay. It's okay.
another full package, everybody. So man, that's incredible. Let's roll with it, Doug. Let's make two happy people today.
I'm excited.
Doug, give me your best drum roll, my friend. Good.
I'm
Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Jason, if I knew this was what you were looking for, I could have done it too.
I know. You see how easy it is? Lowell All Stars 07. Lowell. Do you know Lowell?
All Stars 07? Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let me know if you're here. Put in the chat. You got a minute.
He
Now-
looks like he just won.
Now listen, Doug, when people left, when there was 1,450, there's a chance that these people are out of here.
That's
So
right.
I'm going to give Lowell a minute. So
Oh,
don't fret.
Yeah.
There he is. He's
You
here.
do see it? You do see it?
Yep, I
I'm
saw
looking.
it.
Hold on.
You
I
I'm
see
good
him.
at that. Yeah.
Lowell is still here. Good for you. Listen, I'm glad I gave it to someone that stuck around. A true fan of the hobby, a true fan of Nokta, and he's still here tolerating Doug. Awesome.
Somebody
And-
said
and
they
he-
just want to have a beer with me. So
Yes.
Let's
Lowell-
do it again for a beer with Doug.
Lowell, can you also put your zip code in the chat or country code, I guess, if you're not from America? Just your zip code. I'm going to look for it. It's the only way I can and there is a delay on the chat. I have it slowed, so I'm going to just wait. Just put
You
your zip
can
code
take
in.
the lemon out of your mouth now.
Hold on. I think I just saw it. It's going. Okay, I do see it. I'm
By
kind
the
of.
way, Jason, Jason and Doug, you guys have such a fan base. You should do an event. We should do an event together in America.
Ooh.
I talked. Listen, Doug and I have talked about doing that before. Doug has some spots that are very large that can accommodate hundreds of people.
Okay.
We thought about it.
And I have cooperation from the farmers.
Yes,
Very good.
and we.
And Nokta will be your main sponsor. Hey, why
As
not?
far as
Well,
I'm
listen-
concerned, the only sponsor.
Yes.
Whoa.
And,
Yes.
and I'll tell you what, we're going to consider it. And if we can get a spot that can get 200 or 300 people,
Which
we're
I
thinking
know we
about it.
could do.
But if we
Very
do, what kind of percentage that you and Mark would show up and make the trip over?
I promise you, if I don't like, if I'm healthy, if I'm alive, I'm coming.
Well,
Well, I don't want to hear if you're dead. That's creepy.
We all have to take that into consideration.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to talk with Doug about it. He's been kicking the idea around for a long time, trying to convince me.
See, and everybody in the chat is loving the idea.
I would love to do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work too. So I just have to make sure that everyone's prepared for the work. But I think it would be a great way to
We
get
have
to.
a lot of fans in Europe.
What's that?
Yeah.
We have a lot of fans in Europe and Australia.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Australia too. And so yeah, that's something we might actually do. And if so, I will hold you to that you and Mark would come up.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to do it if both of them weren't there.
Yeah,
We'll be
that's-
there.
That's right. Put the guilt trip on, Doug.
Hey,
But no, listen, I want to thank again Mark and Dilek for coming on
Thank you, guys.
all night, an hour and a half of their time. And if you guys are on the fence, about upgrading, or maybe you've never detected before, I know it's gone down this week, but gold and silver, have reached all-time highs in the last week.
and
Oh, yeah.
it will go up again.
But even if it doesn't, where it's at now is incredible.
It's just unbelievable.
And the fact that they make a machine that you can go walk out in your backyard and pull these precious metals out of the ground. You see what we do every week. It's not like these are impossible things. I'm telling you, you're going to have a great time. It's an incredible hobby. You can do it at your own pace. You can be 10 years old. You can be 110 years old. You can go at your own pace. You can have a really good time. You can find history. You can find valuables. You can find treasure, the last frontier of treasure. And a machine like the Legend 2 will last you a lifetime. So seriously consider it. Gold and silver may never reach this high again.
I did want to ask you guys. There's a program, and I don't know if you can adapt it into your machine, but it shows your GPS coordinates as you hunt, and will give you an outline of where you've hunted.
We talked about that earlier, Doug.
I know, but just barely. Is that a feature now on the machine or something coming?
No, it's not a feature. It's not a feature on the machine, but it can always be part of the
app?
application in the future. I'm not committing to it.
Okay.
But why not? I mean, if that's what people want, we'll evaluate it and we'll see. I think that's not really a hard thing to do.
Yes, Crispy. I just
yeah, I addressed that exact scenario like a half an hour ago. And I told people to submit their possible app ideas, but that's the top.
I'm trying to follow the chat sometimes.
I know. It's a lot. But yeah, listen, anybody out there, if you have an app idea, I mean, to be on the ground floor of an app is really exciting. So, submit your ideas. Maybe they can implement it. Maybe they can't. But yeah, you will make the products better because,
And I'm not putting any pressure on you guys, but I expect to find my white whale.
Can you imagine if he can find that with the new Legend 2?
What is the white whale now?
The Flying Eagle penny.
Yeah, it's a penny that he hasn't found. Well, listen,
I found a Roman coin from
in America.
310 AD, about 10 miles from my house.
Yes.
Legitimate.
By the way, guys, I'm on my laptop, and since we're saying bye, I don't want to run to my backpack to get my charger. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, because I may just disappear. I want to say bye to you. Thank you, first of all, Jason, Doug. Thank you guys so much for having us on your show. But the biggest thank you goes to the viewers, the listeners out there. Nokta always loves you. I love you. And thank you so much. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that Jason puts together an event in America where we can all get together and, have a great time. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Thank you, Dilek. Have a good night. Hopefully get some sleep.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes. I feel bad, Doug, that she, got up at 3:00 in the morning. But look at that. A surprise second package. That's like, what a
surprise.
That's $2,500 worth of gear that we gave away. And half the people, when they find out tomorrow that they left early, but I'm glad the guy who did win, Lowell All-Stars, did hang around. That's what you're hoping for. Someone that a true fan. But I think we're going to get ready to wrap this up. Mark, I know Dilek stole a lot of the spotlight, but Mark is incredibly knowledgeable on this machine. Just like the Nomads are, they all got their machines. So make sure you go check them out. I want to thank the Nomads, which are a lot of my moderators. Again, Metal Detectors, Chris, Wicked Digger, Alicia, Hot Mess Fishing, who were in here all night, I think. I couldn't really see the chat. Teresa, the Treasure Hunter, who doesn't swing a Nokta yet, but she may. But regardless, she's an incredible person and moderator. So I want to
great help.
I want to thank her. And like I said, if anybody wants to get a machine, you're thinking about it, you can always email me, quarterhoarder@yahoo.com. I will hook you up. I can help you answer questions. I can put you in touch with a dealer that'll have what you need, and we'll get you started in the hobby of champions, Dougie.
And that name of that dealer is?
Well, I don't want to say during the live stream because with a manufacturer on, it's not really fair.
Oh, okay.
But they can email me, and I can put you in touch.
And I want to say something. If there's any questions we didn't answer, I was trying to chat and talk at times. I think you had said this, Jason. send it to us, send it to Jason. I talk with Jason a lot, and saying that we care about our customers is one thing, but by action, by execution of taking the time and answering these questions, whether it be our nomads or through extension, nomads directly to Nokta, myself, Dilek, we really care about that. So if there's any questions you have, confusion about the Legend 2, that's what we're here to serve, and we're here to help you. So let us know after the fact.
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone has been watching the chat all day, Nokta has been known since day one for their customer service, for listening to the customer. The whole machine is designed around things the customer has been asking for. So it's definitely a company that's not so big for its britches that it just ignores what you say and does what it wants. So if you do have a question, a comment, something that you think might make the machine better, or if you think you found some sort of a bug, open your ears up. You can reach out to me, Mark, any of the nomads, Dilek, anybody. And believe me, it'll be addressed. It'll be listened to. And who knows, you might develop the next best feature for the next machine, Dougie.
Yep.
But I think we're going to wind this up. My throat's getting sore. We did a long night, about almost 2 hours. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I can't thank all of them. There was a lot of them tonight. All the regulars that are here every week, thank you. The new people that we met today, hopefully they'll come back again, Dougie.
Hope so.
It's nice to see, just fans of the hobby. That's what it's about. That's what we try to promote, the hobby of champions, try to be ambassadors for the hobby first, because that's what's most important. Get people in, introduce them to something new, something fun, something exciting, like we said. And Nokta is one of those companies that, hey, if you can't afford the Legend 2, they have different detectors up and down the price scale, up and down the scale of features. So don't think you need to have X amount of dollars. You can jump in for less and get a good taste of the hobby. Yeah, hey, you go out day one, you find a gold ring and you sell that. And guess what? Now you can go buy the new one. The price of gold is just outrageous. So, all right, Doug, I'll give you the final word before we get out of here.
I would love to thank Mark and Dilek, especially Mark, for being an hour behind us and staying with us. It's just great to be affiliated with you guys. We know you do all you can for us, and we just hope that we're doing enough for you.
Doug, can I just say, and Jason, it's actually fun to be here, really? To be rewarded months and months of hard work, logistics, the engineering, ups and downs. Jason hears some of these behind the scenes. This is the moment we live for. That why we're passionate about what we do is to get those new people in the hobby, or the people that are in the hobby, to be rewarded. And like, to hear that comment, how gracious you are. We love being here. Like, this is a lot of fun. So, I know Doug had the final word, but I'm going to steal a little bit of it.
That's okay.
It doesn't stop here. We need to execute and finish the Legend 2 launch, and we're going to be on more podcasts. We're going to be giving away more prizes at the popular hunts. Nokta will be sponsoring and sending nomads to. But we have other projects that are ongoing that you're going to hear more about with more exciting technology. So I'm just thrilled to be here and be a part of this industry and witness the fun, exciting times we're in. And thank you both for having Nokta. You guys are like family.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you guys making the time to come on. The surprise second giveaway, everything that Nokta does for the hobby. So thank you as well. Yep. So Mark, I'm going to put you in the green room, and Dougie and I are going to say goodbye. So hang tight. Okay. And thank you again for making the time, my friend.
We'll be right there.
Thank you.
All right, Dougie, what do you think? Yep. Another successful hunt. Learned all about the machine. I'm stoked that it's here. If you guys start checking on the YouTube, the Facebook, you're going to start seeing videos. You're going to start seeing pictures and clips and reviews on your own. So stay tuned to that yourself. We'll have ours coming out. We got snow on the ground still, but it's here. I'm excited to see what people find with it. The next level of detecting, Doug, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Pretty exciting. We're suffering what so much of the other parts of the country and Canada have to face every year. We're getting snow for the first time in 10 years I've been hunting with you, Jay. This is the first tough winter we've had together. And
yeah, there's still 8 inches of snow on the ground. So that's why I got the new Legend. I don't even know 2 weeks ago or whatnot. I can't take it out. There's 8 inches of snow on the ground. So, yeah, it's tough, but we're gonna get through it. I feel bad for Brad. I think Brad might have been in the chat earlier. People said they saw him, but I couldn't see it at the time.
Oh, okay.
But no, it was. Hopefully we'll get out soon. I see next week some days in the 40s, so this stuff should hopefully melt soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, Doug. I think we're going to wind this up.
Right.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We'll be back next week with probably a little bit tamer of a show, but we're going to have a lot of fun nonetheless. I do see Charlie still in the chat all night. Charlie hung out in the chat. So
Charlie there? Okay.
Charlie the Haradrella kind of. Yes, absolutely. So again, from me and Doug, from Nokta, Mark, and Dilek, from all the moderators, thank you all for watching. Happy hunting, and we will see you in the next one.
Okay.
Later.